Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Would you ask the clerk to report House Committee Substitute 1?
Mr. Clerk, please report.
House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 8.
Gentleman from Todd.
Move for adoption.
Motion made for the adoption of House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Aye. Motion carries. House Committee Substitute 1 is adopted. Gentleman from Todd.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is the revenue bill that we have passed through this chamber and through the General Assembly many times before. This particular revenue bill will be uninteresting to most, and that was intended in this particular cycle of the Assembly. Most sections deal with extensions of existing programs to move deadlines or sunsets out 1, 2, or 4 years. There is a section that requires an additional report that comes to the General Assembly that's already been provided by the Department of Revenue to the Governor's Office regarding tax changes. There's some parimutuel tax revenue redistributions without new taxes, technical corrections, an increase to the de minimis threshold for certain services and sales tax and use taxes thereon, an exemption for currency and bullion from sales and use tax, a correction of interpretation by the Department of Revenue regarding inheritance tax and powers of attorney. Most other issues in this, except for electric vehicle ownership fees, an annual fee that was passed in 22 is being removed from those hybrid vehicles that do not have plug-in capabilities, and personal ID card fees of $5 per individual with those without a fixed address is being removed. Most of the rest of this bill, Mr. Speaker, is non-codified language that seals from House Bill 6 budget language. It would move for final passage of House Bill 8 as amended by House Committee Substitute 1.